Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. That's been cut out, well played. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent progress down the left. Davids gets a foot in here. Now it's Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Back into the middle. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Fiddles it through. Messi. And the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Saliba.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ronaldinho. Vieira. Shevchenko. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up.
Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Davids finds himself offside. Romario shapes the shoot! Goal! Galatasaray! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Time and again they are repelled, and that could set him on his way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Galatasaray come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So off we go once more.
Galatasaray really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tomiyasu. Now Davids. And it's Romario. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Baggio. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Out towards the flank. He has found the way through. And he's had a hit. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he welcomes it in. That's a shade optimistic. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
71,550.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Beckham taking charge of the dead ball. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. Oh, good stop, it had to be. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Luis Suarez. Interesting ball. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defense.
Has a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. And back to the keeper they go. That's a nicely measured pass. He's in! Hits one! Davids gets it clear. Turns and goes back.
Galatasaray are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has not gone well. Ronaldinho. Nice bit of trickery. In comes the cross. Davids. Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have...
And Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Messi appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Shevchenko. And he can clear it away. Davids. Pass is just off target. Belletti. Spread neatly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Messi! So close to drawing level. So,
Substitution
time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
10, Ronaldinho. Number 6, Davids. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 4, Vieira.
Somewhat off target. So, what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Number 13, Royce.
That's an excellent
Substitution in
interception.
progress.
Goalkeeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Can he latch on to this? Araujo is there, and he can get that clear.
There will be 3
Oh, he's
minutes
felt that,
added
hasn't he?
time.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played right into his path. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Oh, just skips past his... It's Rivaldo! And with that, the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours.
Romario!
They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Eto'o. And the pass is intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Schmeichel punts it upfield, looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Messi. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He could be in here. Now it's Eto'o, and he's managed to get free. He's had a hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Romario. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Eto'o. Big chance! It's Eto'o!
Goal! Palermo! Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Thuram. Interesting ball. And here's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Eto'o. That's a nicely measured pass. He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Always onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's the chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Gently done. Law. Oh, that's a fine interception. No way through there. And here's Messi. Messi! Just off target.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Law. Vieira calmly anticipates. Neymar. Law. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. That is good alertness.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty.
Has a look and has a go. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He has found the way through. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. Neymar. And it's Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. There's the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game's still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Eto'o, big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Good read, needed to be. Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. He's through and all along. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Galatasaray present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel in the context of the game. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Chiellini makes the interception. Vieira. Galatasaray still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. And that's another good win of the ball. Palermo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long
chance! It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Romario. He is through here. Backward it goes.
Galatasaray showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible and the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You can never be short of runners into space.
He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Palermo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. That is lovely. Oh, super find. Just the keeper to beat. It's Eto! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Palermo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. And that is a little undercooked. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi in acres. He's got a side of goal. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Galatasaray really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now it's Eto. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira. Galatasaray finding their passes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes
Time
have been
added on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Brilliantly cut out. Romario! It's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper could... And we're done. Galatasaray perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, we're on the way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. Maxime. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he get it through? Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in...
Akun! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Osimhen, he's had a shot! And one more try! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, look at the space here. Muslera deals with it effortlessly. And it's Maxim. Bardakci cuts out the pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Yilmaz in the hunt and looking threatening.
Galatasaray have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Played into space out wide. Chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Frankowski, played right into his path. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maxime did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Galatasaray finding their passes, and he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there. 30 minutes gone. Frankowski calmly anticipates. Is there any support? Shot at goal! Goal! Galatasaray! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That'll be a throw-in. Hits one! It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's gone direct. And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Galatasaray go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bodies through the middle. Osimhen. He's got the shot away! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a sharp pass. Torreira. Osimhen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Deftly away. Osimhen. And he's surging through. Good effort. And it is right on half-time.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Galatasaray 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. That's really well manoeuvred. Frankowski. Frankowski looking to run onto it. Torreira gathers from the goal kick. Sanchez promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been cut short. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, what has happened here? They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
The attendance for this match.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
830.
Oh, super find. He's found the way through. Great hit! He has done it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 36.
We have got changes
Coming
here
on the
from both
field
sides, in
is
fact.
Number 25.
So, just a consolation,
Substitution
or
in
is there
progress.
a way back from here? Maxim. Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this, and he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maxim. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mauro Icardi! And he's there to belt it away. Maxim. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. 75 minutes played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Osimhen. He's in plenty of space here. Icardi. And the shot! It's a goal! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So now the difference is 3. Osimhen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played back in. Osimhen! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 45, Osimhen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's played him through. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Maxime charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the... Yilmaz! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And they've got rid. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can spring out a defence.
Minute has been indicated.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Icardi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This ended up in no man's land. That is a great pick out. He's free, he has got space. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Osimhen voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neymar. Now it's Zico. Oh, that was vital. And it's Eto'o.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Royce. And Royce! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini gets it away. Thuram. Eto'o. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, good ball, shots up. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. Messi. He is through here. Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Galatasaray really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Eto'o. Royce did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is expertly dealt with. Zico. Oh, it's come loose. Zico delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Zico has found the net here, of course. Neymar takes on his marker. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Royce. Messi. He's got the shot away! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Royce put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Maldini gets across and deals with it. And he's picked out the run. Now the finish! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great ball if he can get there. Neymar. Eto'o. And he's in on goal. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Galatasaray are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception. That is lovely. The ball's gone astray. Zico.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Look at the space here.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, super find. That's a throw. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good spread. Eto'o. And that has been clubbed away. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's gone backward here. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi going full steam down the flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Royce.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
Can he get it away? Yes! And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A case now of complete control. Messi. And he's had a hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Thuram.
The
Almost an
attendance
hour
for
gone.
this match was 71,649.
And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram. Ronaldinho. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he was alert to it. Bellingham! Looks for the finish. Oh, it's a beauty. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Over the hills and far away, no catching them now. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. Vieira attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's being shifted off it. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great chance! Goal! Galatasaray! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 12 minutes is Lionel Messi.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's headed upfield. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Royce. Well, that is a little undercooked. Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Has a look and place it forward. It's out for a goal kick. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Neymar. Pirlo. Oh, super find. Pirlo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equals.
Royce! Goal! Galatasaray! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Ronaldinho. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. There's the shot! Ronaldinho. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Nedved. Galatasaray heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vieira. Here's Nedved. Shevchenko. Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover. And one more try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pirlo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Neymar. He is through here. Yeah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Chance here to counter. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Royce. And he's forced to go back. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command.
Hello everybody,
anything could still happen in this game.
A happy wedding anniversary.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Galatasaray head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're underway again. Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pirlo. Kyle Walker. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, nicely intercepted. Goes forward. Shevchenko looks to get on the end of this. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the shots! They fit! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, and Royce! Corner number 2 then. Tar gets it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
Oh, shooting chance! Maldini getting this one clear. Chooses to go back.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And no surprise, that's a booking. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pirlo does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Nedved. Bale, great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar, and he's intervened well there. Pirlo. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it again.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Thuram. And it's Royce. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He is just caressing the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been cut out, well played.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pirlo. That is a great pick out. He's through, now is he in? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
substitution on the field.
Now this could be a
22,
pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great
Number
position.
9,
Well, I think they
Nedved.
could do with making this count,
Number 13,
especially from here.
Bellingham. Number 11, Healer. Number 4, Bale. Coming on the field, number 25, Ito. Number 21, Neymar. Number 18, Panis. Number 8,
And here's Eto.
Number 14, Owen.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he get it through? And here's from Mario.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much
Will be
faster.
3 minutes at a time.
Eto. And he was quick to react. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Araujo. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
And now, please turn towards the
And after
screen
all of that,
for a
Jim,
special
what are you thinking?
presentation featuring our
Galatasaray
guest
clearly came into
performance
this
today.
match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa-Curta.
Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's gone looking for safety. Looking for the runner, Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Climbs up big. Goal, Brazil!
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Romario! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he goes cross-field. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fernandez concedes a free kick for that. There's a quick free kick. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's a really well-measured ball. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Royce. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's tried one! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gnabry. David Villa. Oh, shooting chance! Denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Well, the counter could be on here. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Could move up a gear here. Vieira calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Romario. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Canabry. Davids. Royce. And the counter is on.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rivaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Galatasaray get the second half started. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He could be in here. Davids providing an outlet on that flank. Ended up in no man's land. And it's Rivaldo. They've got to be quick to recover this. And that should get the job done. That's good vision. Fernandez.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the shot!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Decent hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out of play. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well played. 60 minutes played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to set free a runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Great, and the shot! Oh, that's another chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil have their third corner. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Davids. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's been shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neymar.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! And there is his 30th goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So all square and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Romario! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Romario fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Galatasaray have their second corner now.
Camisa 7, camisa 22, camisa 11.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, Galatasaray! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Galatasaray take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Thuram gets across and deals with it. Davids. Fernandez cuts out the pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. not gone well. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Eto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Eto. And it's Salah. That's a nicely measured pass. And that will be the final act. Galatasaray have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Vieira picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So it's down to business here. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That'll be a throw-in. Araujo gets over and intercepts. That has been cut short. Now it's Romario. He's through and tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Messi. Platini touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Platini is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. And the pass is intercepted. That's a shade optimistic. Can he latch on to this? Araujo spots it and intercepts. And here's Messi. Galatasaray leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved. Oh, they could break here. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pedri. Deftly done. That is a brilliant interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now there's a fine ball. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's delightful. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Guardiola. And here's Messi. Royce. Thuram.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Driving on and making good progress. Romario. It's a goal kick. Guardiola.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Xavi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Galatasaray looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. And he's there to clear it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi. And it's Nedved. The message is clear. None shall pass. He's played him through. Royce. Oh, that's well spotted. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Galatasaray go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. And that is as far as they're going to go. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Nedved. Picked up Messi! Guardiola. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Nedved. Driving forward. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Galatasaray are 2 up early in the second half. Beckenbauer makes the interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Maldini, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Platini. And it's Messi. And it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now that's well seen too. Xavi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got a big chance! Royce. To Messi. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's on his way! Hits one! Neymar. That is good alertness. Xavi. And he was alert to it. He's looking to... Great chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Romario. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Interesting ball. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dink through. Schmeichel can pick that up. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Kaká. There he goes, motoring forward. Roberto Baggio. Look at the space here. He is through here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Baggio! And again! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Romario at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
El dorsal
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Partial deception, his positioning was spot on. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. So that's it, it is all over. Galatasaray can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Romario voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Galatasaray definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
It's their first effort on goal.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Kimmich. Now Neymar. It's Roberto. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Davids. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Galatasaray are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Played out to the left flank, and the counter is on. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Galatasaray just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Osimhen looking to run onto it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. Romario. Decent hit! Goal! Galatasaray! The breakthrough strike!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short. Good read, needed to be. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ooh, perfectly measured that.
Romario, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Romario. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a little off target. Bellingham. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. Davids.
Two
Roberto.
has been indicated.
Showing good feet. Vieira calmly anticipates. Osimhen is carrying after that one. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Galatasaray ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. And here's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Can he latch on to this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Neymar with the short one. That's tidy. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Always onto this. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Galatasaray couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Hernandez,
such good technique.
He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to belt it away. Messi. And that's going to be a goal kick. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. Royce has it out wide and in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a fabulous ball. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Galatasaray are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Oh, nice touch. That's a throw. Bellingham. And he was alert to it.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Neymar. Number 13.
Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this.
Number 6, Davids. Number 8,
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
coming on the field.
Vinicius
Number
Junior.
20, Baggio. Number 5,
Vinicius Junior.
Kaká.
No, he's not getting past him there.
Seydor.
Vinicius Junior
Number
has
3,
been caught there. It's a foul.
Maldini.
Beckenbauer looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Hernandez. Koundé. And here's Messi. Big chance!
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's in! Has a goal! And yes, it's there!
Galatasaray really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Galatasaray certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's had a hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Vieira certainly could have and should have made more of that. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he was quick to react. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Goalkeeper's ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe. Now it's Romario, and he's got the beating. And Romario! Roberto Baggio! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 20.